Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to our next Femite video tutorial. Now, guys, for this episode, I'm going to show you um, the two types of speakers that are definitely being purchased now. We have passive and one that is known as active speaker. So this one is known as passive, and this one is known as a active speaker. Some persons call this one the analog speaker, and then others will call this one the powered speaker, right? So back in the days, like in the 1990s, in the 1980s, and none of these were actually in existence. Just this one that is known as the passive or the analog speaker. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you the difference between these two types of speakers, and definitely will also give you a few advantages and disadvantages of each. Now, let's start with the passive one. Now, as you can see, the back of it completely different. Just these two quarter jack female adapter section there, and then definitely we have these two pins. Looking over the powered one, as you can see, or the active one, have a lot in terms of components. Now for the passive speaker, now as for this one, it actually, the only way you can get sound out of it or any form of audio out of it is if it is attached from a powered amplifier. What this means is that there is no amplifier built in the speaker box. That simply means that it cannot give you any sound or any audio by itself. You'll have to use what is called a powered amplifier to actually give it signal that will definitely power up the speaker and also send signal to that speaker. So that's the passive one. As for the active one now, guys, right? So the front section of this box definitely comes with a speaker. Now around the back, as you can see, actually have different knob of the EQ section there. Definitely, as you can see, this is the powered where you would plug in the power cable, have a on and off switch. Definitely have a heat sink there. Also have a LCD display screen there, and as you can see, USB/SD digital player. Now what that simply means is that this is an amplifier itself. So as for the active speakers or the powered speakers, it actually comes with their own amplifier. So you're preparing, you're playing at a rig, at a party, at a club, you just simply bring this box alone. That's it, guys. You can attach your phone to it, you can attach your DJ console to it. Right away, you can definitely play some music. So this is the active one in that it actually comes with its own built-in amplifier. Now let's look at a different look at a advantage of having a active speaker. Now of the advantage, definitely, guys, you don't have to walk around with a amps rack, because presently I have 6 of these, guys, and I actually have 418 playing sub. So that is actually 8 speakers in total, and I don't have to walk around with a rack full of amps and EQ, etc. So that's the advantage for the active speaker. Now, as for the passive one, advantage is that in terms of you controlling 6 of these, um, definitely you can use 2 amplifiers. You can adjust it from one point. As for these, you have to adjust it from different point. So that's definitely an advantage for this one, for the passive speaker, right? Another advantage for the passive speaker is that guys, in terms of you handling both these speakers, this one can actually handle much more in terms of roughness, in terms of you throwing them around. So the active one is much more sensitive than the passive one, I would actually say, in terms of you moving the speaker from rig to rig. And definitely a disadvantage for the passive speaker is that once you're once you're going to be playing at a rig, definitely have to have the individual um, amplifier to actually power these box here. So once again, guys, definitely again the video show you the difference between active and passive speakers. Definitely have their advantages and disadvantages. For me personally, I'm not gonna say I prefer the powered over the analog, or I prefer the active speaker over the passive speaker. So because basically, I mean, the fact that we have this choice presently in the entertainment industry definitely have their own space. Let's say, for example, customer keeping just a little birthday party, just wanna have not a lot of music, just a little bit of music in the background. Then I definitely just put two of these in my car and go on to the rig playing. Not don't have to bring um two of these and then a subwoofer, because these one, two, three, four, actually I have four passive subwoofer there, and right there that is actually a active one. I actually have four of those. So it all depends on where I'm playing, guys. Definitely my PA system, or if you want to say sound system, actually built it, actually put it together in a way where I can split the system. I can play it together, so I can play all of the passive box speakers by themselves and I get a really good sound, and I can play the active speaker boxes and also get really good sound. So really work 50-50 with these types of speakers. So once again, guys, if you're new to my YouTube channel, please remember to click on that subscription button. Definitely leave your comments in the comment section of the video and share the video. So once again, guys, thanks for viewing. Femitech is out of here.